Hey guys, Prepper Madness back. Took another long break from YouTube, not really on purpose either. Actually, I just haven't had time and because like I'm getting in at, oh geez, well I usually wake up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm out here by about 7. About 7 in the shop, and going at it hard all day, pretty much every day. And when I do take a break, some time off, I just simply go to sleep for the day and watch YouTube videos. Okay, so anyhow, all that aside, I watched a video, I think it was yesterday, it was last night. Dirt Patch Heaven put it out, and she was showing her different candle holders and why they weren't safe and all this sort of stuff. And so it prompted me to think, well, you know, maybe I should. I haven't done too many candle holders other than the circular ones at a 1/4 inch rod, you know, and then they come out with a little handle and blah blah blah, right? So I watched a video this morning here on how to make a small candle holder, 1-inch candle holder out of pipe. Okay, now I don't have any 1-inch ID pipe. I do have some 3/4 inch, so all I'm going to do is just spread the one end open and then form the candlestick holder from there. It might, depending on how this one turns out. This is my first time. Okay, I've never done this. Depending on how well this one turns out, I might just make 3 or 4, maybe 5, and make a small candelabra kind of deal. And we'll do videos on that as I progress on it. I promise. For what that's worth. Anyhow, so all that aside, I'm going to get going on this here right now. So I'm going to show you the tools I'm going to be using. Okay. I made this spring swage some time ago, and what I was going to use it for was for doing the fullers on knife blades and things like that. But I think that after watching a couple of the videos on YouTube there, I think that I am going to use this to form the little the little skinny piece at the bottom of the cup before the base, between the base and the socket itself. Okay, sorry about the terminology, guys. I'm learning. I'm still learning. Okay, so I'll need that, and I'm going to use my round drift to open up the end to to form a bigger cavity for 1-inch candles, and it'll make it easier for me to work over my my horn on my old anvil here, which is really quite blunt. Okay. Now, I haven't decided on what weight of hammer I'm going to use, but I'm either going to use this ball peen here, which is a 2-pounder, or this little one for when I start getting near the end, so I don't dent it all up too much. A little bit finer work. I'm not sure the weight on this one. I don't know, 3/4 pound maybe. All right. So what else you're going to need is a piece of pipe, which I have over here in my vise, just off the camera, of course. Let's turn that camera a bit for you. All right, there's my piece of pipe right there. And what I'm going to start by doing is just taking my wire brush and taking all the rough scale rust off of it. The rest will fall off as I go, and it'll come out of the inside. So let's get at it. Now I'm going to cut this off at, you know, around 2.5, 3 feet. Okay, get all this scale off. Yes, I'm moving a little slow right now. I'm really, really sore and very, very tired. Okay. So 3 feet about, let's see here, 1 cubit, 2 cubits, yeah, a little bit shorter, 3 feet. So I like to use pipe cutters for doing this, simply because it makes a nice clean, straight cut. Okay, pardon me. Okay, make sure I'm not going to hit my table. Right around there. Okay. And of course, by doing that, it also I have to put some WD-40 on these threads. There we go. Of course, by doing this, it also leaves me a nice clean end for the next project I'm starting, and I don't have to take 2 inches off the end. Okay, so make my circle. I go pretty slow with this because I like my cutting tools to last. So it's just make one round, give it a little, give it a little tiny bit of tighten, very, very little. Okay, I know it does take a bit longer. All right, there we go. She's off. All right, as you can see, this pipe here's got quite a bit of meat on it. I believe it's residential gas line. Okay, so I've got this cut, and I'm just gonna take my brush and brush off the bit of scale on the bottom that I didn't quite get. Okay. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this rag so that I can defeat the chimney effect on this. And that way I can hold it with my bare hands or with a glove. I don't really like using gloves, but I can hold it with my bare hands on the end. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to shove this in. Here's a piece of 1/4 inch rod. So I'm going to shove this in, but like a little bit more maybe. Kind of plugs off the hole. Okay. I think I got her in there pretty good. And I'm going to go dip it in water. And this should stop the chimney effect. This is the first time I've tried it like this. I usually just cut it short and use tongs with pipe. Okay. Okay, over the end of the anvil. Now how I seen it done is just simply cup a little. There. So that's starting to look a lot prettier. Try not to melt my camera. Okay. I think I got the idea on it, so I'm going to go harder.
Well, this is taking more time than what it should, but what the heck, I said, I'm an amateur. Now you can see she's curling over for me, okay? Put some more water in this rag here. So let's just put it right here like this. And I'm just going to tap back on it. Nice and slow. And down. Now it's starting to curl in and form a nice smooth top. I'm going to do it, probably take me 1 or 2 more heats here. We'll see what I need. That's like, okay. Okay, happy with that. Clean off here. Go back down the scale out. Okay. Let's see what happens. Right about, that's better right there. Am I? Yep, not bad. Okay. There. Line, yep. Okay, back in the groove right there. See what's happening. There we go. Yeah, like grandma. I see what was happening. I was aligning. There it goes. Now it's forming. That's what I was after. Might have made it a little too long, but she's forming good. Okay. This is awesome. I get so excited about all these little things when it actually starts to work out for a guy. I might have screwed up here. I'll tell you in just a second if I did. If I didn't, I'm not going to say a word. All right. There she goes, eh? see what I'm talking about? Forming that nice little neck in there. I don't know what the proper terminology is for that. Kind of closed off there. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So here's what we got. Now I'm going to cool this thing and cut it off down right around in here and flare that out and make my base. I think I did it right. We'll see what happens. Pop this out of here so I can straighten this. Okay, I'm off camera, but I'm over here at my vise, and I'm going to give this a good scrubbing while it's still warm with the wire brush. It's nicer for later. Whew. Wow. I didn't need to drop that. Okay. Now, there, let's just lift this up. Gives me a bit of an idea too. Instead of drilling a hole like right here and in the bottom where I flare it out and just making a little piece of flat iron for a handle, what I was thinking is if I went and put two shallow grooves, one here and one here, and I'll do it on my next one, not on this one. Have this just a touch longer. Make my base just a little bigger, and in that way I could do the I could do a wrap with 1/8 inch. No, I'd probably do a wrap with 1/4 inch, right here and right here like that, and then have it come out and form my handle like this, and then it's attached right to there. And possibly do that doubled on both sides so it's balanced. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll try that next time. What an idiot, eh? Okay. So, remember guys, this is my first time trying this, okay? And I only watched the video, you know, I only watched the 2 videos this morning. I only watched them once each, which is kind of what I like to do. And then I come out and do it. okay, and do my project. Okay, so I can see this leading into a whole bunch of different stuff, like making I could make a candelabra out of this. I could oh, what's that called, a chandelier, small chandelier out of this. And of course just like single and double holders to mount on walls. Okay. All right. So this is still a little warm to the touch. I can see some mistakes that I made. Let's see what happens when I do that. Cool. Okay. Anyhow, I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm gonna let this cool for about 15-20. Okay. Bye. She's all cut and ready to go. Nice clean cut on the end. And we'll throw it in the forge. See what happens next. Out nice. And there we go. Just that. There you go. See, we're getting a nice flare there, and I'm going to spread that out a little bit more so it's longer, and then kind of flatten it out so it'll. I don't think I'll have to go like this. End up. Stayed fairly straight, eh? I'll take it from here. I probably shouldn't be using a steel-based camera right here, but I gotta reforge the top anyhow. Actually, see how well that sits. Dog got stuck in there. So yeah, pretty proud of myself on this. I'm just going to check it out with excuse me, with a piece of 13/16 rod here to make sure it'll fit a candle in there, because I don't see any need to put a and clean. Yeah, it'll fit. So it's just a, you can see it's just a, oh, that's all beaten up. Oh, okay. So it looks to me like it will work. I'll have to get a candle and try it out. Anyhow, that's what she looks like. It's all nice and straight and pretty good. I'm just waiting for it to cool. And then I'll take it over to the wire wheel, clean her right off. Let me just do a closing statement. Yeah, so what inspired me to do this is I was watching, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I was watching a little channel called Dirt Patch Heaven this morning. Some off-grid folks, and she was talking about candle holders and how unsafe they are, and how unsafe some of them were, and she showed a few bad examples and a few good examples. So I'm just going to pack this up here and see if I can come up with some safer alternatives. And I don't know if she watches my channel or not. I doubt it, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so handy little thing for off-grid, for all you off-grid and preparedness types. Candlestick holder. Everyone, have a good day.